All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So today's been a very interesting day, especially, if you are a digital coach, if you're a healer. Uh, I have to say this from personal experience and from conversations with fellow coaches and healers. We truly do live a very unusual life, a very unusual existence. And I've had some very, very fascinating conversations with people who are coaches, people who are healers, and the interesting theme that kind of connected all my conversations today with, uh, I'm just going to call them my colleagues. Um, the interesting thing that connected with all of my colleagues, all of my fellow travelers, is that all of these people have stayed the journey. Right? They have, as I say, stayed the test of time. So all of these people, and most of them, in fact, got into this space of connecting with their calling way back in a very active way in 2019, and some of them a little after. But the common thread here is that all of them have, and like me, have understood that what we're doing here is not something that you can measure in time. What I mean by that is, if you are somebody, especially if you're a digital coach on the journey now, maybe you've just begun, maybe you're post-COVID awakened, and you've finally decided that, okay, now is the time. I can't just go on, living a different life. I have to answer the call. I have to follow my vocation, something that is my calling. And so you've embarked on this journey of being and becoming a coach, being and becoming um, a healer. And the interesting, what I kept getting from each of the conversations that I was having, as I was listening to them, as I was sharing with them, is that this thing that we're doing, firstly, it's pretty new in an Indian context, even in a global context, helping other people, helping them in a professional manner. And by professional manner, I mean it is a paid service that we and they are offering people, and that you are being paid for your time, you're being paid for the value that you are creating in their lives, meaning in the lives of your clients. And the moment you come to that realization that what we're doing is no longer based on time, meaning you're not trying to frantically fulfill some arbitrary goal. I must reach so and so by so many weeks or months or whatever it is. Sure, those things are nice to have. It's like you set yourself a 90-day goal, or a 6-month target, or a 1-year target, and whether it's followers, whether it's subscribers, whether it's students, all that's great. I mean, who wouldn't want to earn more money, right? For most of us, money is definitely a component. It's not the only component, but it definitely has a role. So the moment we're able to zoom out from that race, the moment we're able to zoom out from that thinking that, oh, I must, achieve so and so targets. And when you start to kind of focus more on really wanting to make that difference in the lives of others, and that becomes your primary preoccupation, right? Meaning that you are constantly looking at how you can help other people, what you can do to ensure that your message reaches many. When you kind of find yourself in that zone, then as we say, the game changes, right? And something I have come to recognize, having had the pleasure of testing many different ways to get the message out, is that once you've once you've let go of the idea of targets, you've let go of the idea of these um, reference points, and the only focus is on whoever it is that you're with, whoever it is that you're working with, that you really want to be able to help them in the deepest possible way. You really want to be able to hold that space, because you know this, in the words of a dear friend of mine from a long time ago, let's face it, right? Let's face it. They are the ones, the people we work with, they are the ones who actually have all the answers. Our role, our job, if you want to call it that, is simply to just hold that space. And when we hold that space for them, they are able to reach the answer that they have been craving, reach the answer that they have been chasing. They've been frustrated because they couldn't find the answer. And so, because of the space that we've created for them, when they are able to actually find that thing that they're looking for in their life, that is truly when their life shifts. And for us to be able to do that, the most important thing, and this is a big realization for me, the most important thing is to be able to take out time from the equation. So I'd love for you to think about this and see how this connects with you in your life. What happens if you take time out of the equation and you focus more on the actual work that we're doing? Now, having said all of this, of course, if you truly feel right now you are somebody who is stuck, uh, a lot of what you hear, what you see, it's like the shiny objects. You've tried them and somehow it's still not working for you. And please, please seek help. And of course, if there's any way in which I can help you, please let me know. I'll be more than willing to help you. And having said all of that, of course, remember to live with purpose. And I will see you in the next one. God bless. Have a wonderful day ahead. And as I had shared before, around the corner, I will be sharing some more very interesting updates. And there's a program that I'm going to be launching shortly. So look out for those updates. Wish you all the very best in all that you're doing. Have a wonderful day ahead, week ahead, and of course, the year ahead. See you in the next one. God bless. Bye bye.